Are you looking for a great little weekender RV for you and the loved one with the option of sleeping the kids if they decide to show up? I think I got it. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the all-new Forest River Campsite Reserve 18LM. This versatile, cute little couples coach comes in at 23 feet 9 inches, roughly 4,500 pounds dry. But the thing I like about this is it's highlighted by an east to west bed up front, oversized dinette, tons of pantry storage, and some versatility that if you and your loved one want to hit the road and either the grandkids or you got the baby coming, maybe it's the emerging family, you got space to sleep additional people. Technically, you could sleep 4, maybe even more inside of here. But being 23 feet 9 inches, with the way this thing is laid out, pure couples coach, which is why I think if you're looking for a good weekender, this one will be a good one. Campsite Reserve is the fastest growing RVs in the market. When they hit a couple of years ago, they made a huge splash. From the square windows to the beautiful exterior decor to these just boutique floor plans that are so unique, people are like, whoa, man. So let's talk about this one. Now, in the rear of the 18LM, you have your kitchen as well as your bathroom. This space has a 2-burner cooktop with glass cover, undermounted stainless steel sink that's a little bit smaller than some of the traditional ones because of where it's laid, but you still get the multi-purpose pull-out sprayer that has both the veggie washer as well as the stream. And speaking of washing, I got the bottle washer right there, and you're ready to dry those dishes. Bam, you got your drying rack cover right there. Your air fryer convection microwave is a 3-in-1, and I like that because I can go from doing the popcorn, the fish, and the burgers in that order all right here, and I don't have to use an oven, which is great. You got it right there. Why are you looking at me like that? You don't eat your popcorn before you eat your fish and burgers? Ryan, we need to talk about your health diet, okay? But space right there. And the other thing that I really like about Campsite Reserve are some of the things that you won't see. For example, water filtration system is built in. They also have heating pads on your tanks. They got great construction on side of this. I mean, it's so many benefits to the Campsite Reserve. It's hard to list them in one video. So I highly suggest come into your camping world and check them out. Now, across from my bathroom, which we're going to check here in a second, is my fridge freezer combo. This is the Furion 10.7 cubic foot, 12 volt fridge. Now, what I like about this is, yes, I can run it while going down the road, but it's also got an acrylic front, so it just looks good. But look at the pantry space that they gave me. Caveats here. This could also be your ward, because since this coach is 23 feet 9 inches, you do not have a true wardrobe on side this coach. But given me this space, more importantly, maximizing what I can store here, I'm 100% fine storing my socks and my underwear next to my Captain Crunch. Because if you come in my house, never mind. But you got the space right there, right across from your bathroom, which has the high-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush. And check it out. And I'm 6'2", 200 plus pounds. I'm not really cramped left to right when I sit here. I got the extended countertop in my bathroom, the press surface, tankless water heater, oversized mirrored medicine cabinet right there, some storage underneath as well. And how am I looking in my shower? Okay, now look, I'm 6'2". And if I cut that fan on, I'm gonna give me a nice little fade. You remember Kid and Play, how he had the hot top? Yeah, baby, let's get this working. But I got the oversized shower handle, corner notches. I do have a tub surround inside of here, which is why I was thinking, for the emerging family, if you got the dog or you got the small kid, you still wash them in the tub. This is a pretty good setup because you're not gonna be spilling water onto your slip-resistant, easy-to-clean flooring. And they even curved your shower curtain so that you're not cramped, you know, side to side up here, because this is a little bit of a tight space. But the max vent fan, this is going to move about a foot of air per second. That's going to help when I'm ready to take those super hot showers, which I'm going to be able to do thanks to that tankless water heater. You got about 10 to 15 seconds. Now, after you cook your popcorn, your fish, and your burgers, don't shake your head. Where you going to eat them? Let me show you. Now, right here is the main living area of your 18LM. Oversized booth dinette on the campsite, underneath some beautiful European-styled storage, and a huge TV on a swivel arm with component shelf storage hidden behind it if you need it, and of course, drawer storage underneath my booth dinette. Now, this is one of those things that the Campsite Reserve folks were known for, was giving you some great big storage, so I really like that. And the cushions that they have on here are also different this year than they were last year, because it was the leatherette feel last year. This year, now they're cloth. I like that because If I'm gonna sleep on the dinette, I would usually get like kind of sticky with the leather. This makes it a little bit breathable, you know, a little bit better. USB C&A charging, big old square window with the wood valance as well as the pleated shade. And down below, you even got a little shoe cubby or a good spot for the doggy dishes or maybe even just a luggage or grab and go spot. Great little area cut out right there under your dinette. And right here on the front facing wall of your storage and entertainment area is going to be your Bluetooth entertainment system that is good for both inside and out. Your voltage meter, which is awesome because this is where you, like, let's say you come to run the slide out and you notice it's sitting at 13.5 right now. If it's below 11, it's like, or even like 11.5, you're not going to be able to run the slide out. So, you know, you got to get more power. So having this, very useful. But I also got my awning controls. I can cut on my heated tanks, my water pump, as well as check my battery and my tanks. Now this, you got 26 and 28. So 26 fresh, 28 gray, 28 black. 15K BTU AC right there. And my dinette, which I got to tell you, man, if I'm taking a loved one out for a weekend trip, that's going to be awesome just sitting there, whether it's the morning coffee, whether it's we just came back from visiting the vineyard we've been wanting to go to for months, or just hanging out and enjoying something to eat. And then when it's time to really sit back and entertain ourselves, sure, I got the cup holder right here, but I love how I can fold this up and now my loved one can kick out a little bit and still curl up with me, but I got a great shot of the TV. I'm not inconvenienced with if I need some entertainment or connection. I like both. I got a storage shelf, so if I want to put my drinks up here, if I want to put some plants up here, this is probably where I'm gonna put my wrestling figurines. You know about my Dusty Rhodes and my Ric Flair, but I also have USB charging, a big old square window, as well as wood valance. Then when it's time to go to sleep, you got your east to west bed, storage up top, multicolored reading lights, as well as a surge protection on my power station right there. What I like about that is a lot of times when we're on the road, we still bring our laptops, we bring our tablets. And the last thing you want is to have that thing get cooked because you might get a rolling brownout or some horrible power surge at the campground. You should also have a surge protector on your post, by the way. Go to Camping World and ask them for that. But that right there is going to protect those sensitive electronics. If you need some additional storage, you got the strut supported thanks to the handle underneath, which is also accessible from the outside. But I can also access my water filter, my water pump, as well as some of my shutoff valves, just in case I need to just cut the water off. I like how they made this convenient. More importantly, I like how it's covered. So to me, couples coach with good space. It's tight, but I still got enough room. I don't really see any knocks on it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But for outside, let's go see what they got out there. Here we're on the outside of your all-new Forest River Campsite Reserve 18LM, 23 feet 9 inches, roughly 4,500 pounds dry. We're going to start up front with a couple of camp conveniences. Power tongue jack with LED light right in front of your 20-pound LP tank, as well as your battery box. Suggestion from Uncle Chris right here. Ask him for 2. Ask him to go ahead and set this up for 2 LP tanks. Even though it's a couples coach, a 20-pound LP tank should last you for the weekend with that tankless water heater. Just see if they can do it for you. This is all seated on the X9 chassis, which is rated for over 2,000 hours of salt exposure. Very nice thing to have. Battery disconnect is located in the front. Hangers right inside of my oversized luggage door. And this is the area that I showed you underneath that east to west queen size bed up front. But I like how it's magnetic and anti-slam. I really like how we not only have the powder coating on these gorgeous aluminum sides with the multicolors. I'm just a fan of the maroon, the gray, and the white. They also gave me a reflective sheen on my windows here. That not only looks good, it serves 2 purposes. Number 1, for privacy, but number 2, it's going to help reflect that heat if you are going out to a hot area. 12-foot awning with the LED light strip right over my solid steps and my tinted glass window, which is tempered, really like that. Exterior speakers with the red backlighting that matches the red inlay here. And your rugged Mud Legend off-road tire that's on that Dexter Easy Lube axles with brakes. Yes, you do have brakes on these bad boys. Power stabilizer jacks in the front and the back. Power, so if I want to bring out some entertainment, I can, because I got a cable connection for my TV. I got my 4x4 sewer hose storage right here. Big old spur tire on the back. Black tank flush located right above your spare tire. And instead of backup camera prep, you actually have a Bluetooth observation camera. So very nice feature. this is one of those things, and when I get a chance to actually talk to somebody, if I happen to run into them at the dealership, I'll say, add that in. And what I mean by that is, if you're looking at an RV that's just backup camera prepped, you're going to have to buy a backup camera. So chalk that on to the price, take it off when you're looking at campsite reserve. Very nice little benefit. Back of my furnace right here, 30 amp plug here with the scare light and my terminations. Now, once again, your tanks on this are 26, 28, and 28, but I like how the dumps are located right there, and your rocker switches are both right there. My super slide housing that big old pantry / wardrobe. So would that be a pandrobe if we had to combine it? Is that what that would be, Ramo? A pandrobe, you think? Or retreat. How about a wantry? Can it be a wantry? Yeah, let's do wantry. That's the external shower with hot and cold, fresh water connection, city water connection, and the back of your tankless water heater. And right here is going to be your info panel. This is where you come to see how much does this coach weigh. But I got to tell you, man, they hit the market with a splash and became one of the most popular brands for a reason. If you're a couple, you're looking for a weekender, you don't want to break the bank, but you want something that's reliable and well built, please check out this one here. But let me know what you thought about it down below. How do you see yourself using it? More importantly, where are you going to take it? This is the Campsite Reserve by Forest River 18LM. And I'm Chris Young. If you found this beneficial or took anything from it, or hey, if I just made you smile once, man, please like, subscribe, and notify. I'll see you soon. More importantly, I hope to see you at a campground soon.